Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. If you had a gun pointed at your head, what would be your last words? What are you gonna do? Shoot me. You call that a gun? That's not a gun. This is a gun. Look past him and say shoot him before he shoots me. I've thought this too. If I'm getting robbed, look by him and yell officer so he thinks there's a cop behind. What I'd do next though. Attacking him would be your best shot. Like. If you know you'll die, it's not like you have anything to lose. I'd sing happy birthday so on their birthday they'll remember when they shot me. Edit, thanks for the gold. Damn. Oh, blow the candles out. They said. But in his mind and in his head. He pondered each concluding word. The final, haunting music heard. The final tune, the final line. The final, fatal, warbled whine. Of birthday verse besmirched with doubt. And so he blew the candles out. His eyes were wet. His face was grim. They said, the fuck is wrong with him? The safety is on, made you look. Ah yes, the classic MG's4 trick. You guys wanna see a dead body? How's your sister? I don't have a sister. You will in 9 months. My mother isn't alive. She did seem cold. Any last words? Yeah, just 3. Wait, my gun has the bullet, doesn't it? I'm not gonna aim. That's it. Give me the guns back. Someone shat in my pants. But I don't know if was baby me, or old me. Or me. And it's not me. So this raccoon came in and shat in my pants then ran away. You might want to hold off, because your boss is gonna need me. 6353 Juan Tabo, apartment 6. Take whatever you want, I've got money. I have a lot of money. You don't have to do this. Are you hard to? Fear boner. No words, I'd just start deep-throating the gun. Show him what he could have if he doesn't shoot, smart. This guy gets it. Good luck getting the blood out. Cold salt water and Dawn dish soap. Cold interrupts the clotting cascade, soap breaks up the fats and some proteins. I forget what the salt does, but I've noticed the difference when I forget to use it. Edit, apparently salt has dehydrating properties which help draw out the blood despite it being dissolved in water. I am not an organic chemist. My guys got some experience, thanks lol, this too definitely help next time. Your dick is out. Zippers down. Please feed my dog. I was scrolling through all the hilarious replies until I found this one. Fuck you for making me cry. This would also be my last sentence though. Do it. It's not the Jedi way. Asterisk do it. Had a gun pointed at my head before. All I could get out was, but I suppose I'm still here so doesn't count. Asterisk editing to clarify the details part for those asking. Basically. I live in Chicago. Robbed at gunpoint. It's happened to almost everyone I've known here at least once in their lives. Albeit a shitty reality that the gun violence problem thing is a bit bad here. Asterisk edit 2. Some have asked, so, I was robbed in Askreddit village in 2006, a block northwestish of Chicago and Dame late at night during a blizzard in November. By almost everyone I know, I mean that almost everyone I know has been in one way or another affected by some form of altercation of this type at one point or another in their lives. That doesn't necessarily mean they were violently mugged. Most people I know here are born and raised here, and spending your entire life in a big city will absolutely lead to a large part of the population at least seeing something like this happen at some point in their lives. It's funny that people are questioning whether I actually live here, but, on the other hand, I kind of get it. I love Chicago, it's the only place I've ever called home. I hear anyone say something negative about it and I get this strong sense of duty to defend it, especially if I don't think they are from here. I think the rest of the world thinks there's literally people mobbing and robbing and shooting in the streets here, and that's ridiculous. Chicago is a beautiful, eclectic, culturally dense city with way more good than bad. It's got its upsides and downsides, but I'd never choose to live anywhere else. Sounds like your strategy so far has had a 100% success for you. Nice. A naked blonde walks into a bar, carrying a poodle under one arm and a 6-foot salami under the other. The bartender says, "So, I don't suppose you'd be needing a drink?" So the blonde says, "Wait. Please complete this for me. I need to know what the blonde said. Please. Guess you're not taking the shot, huh? This is good, because when you fall through the ceiling, he'll miss the shot. I guess I don't have to pay my student loans now. Alternatively, man, my student loan provider is gonna be so pissed at you. Shoot me and your taxes will have to cover my student loans." Look. Over there, a 3-headed monkey. Ah, I did not expect to find such a fellow man of culture here. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Gibrush threepweed. Thanks for doing what I can't. Just thank you, with a smile. There are so many ways to take that, and all of them are disturbing. You're a lifesaver. Fucky, finally. The bullet knows where it is, because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't or vice versa, whichever is greater. Consequently, the position that it is now the position that it wasn't. If you shoot, you're gay. Only works if the shooter is a guy and is stragged. Shooter, that's so homophobic, I hope you get shot. By me, right now. What if he says no homo? Outsmarted in my own game of wits. I'm worth more to you alive than dead. Gets down on knees. Sigh. Unzips. My ancestors are smiling upon me, can you say the same? For the love of Talos, just shut up and let's get this over with. Your safety is still on. Point the gun away from my head. I have had a gun pointed at my head. Dude, I have a daughter, she's tattooed on my arm, I have a daughter. Last thing I remember before I got soccer kicked in the head and went unconscious. I'm glad you didn't get shot and that your daughter got to see you again. Plot twist, he's commenting from the afterlife thanks to Starlink. Scrolling through the typical Reddit comedy bullshit to find a real answer that illustrates the horrifying truth of losing someone who someone else loves and depends on. Stoked you didn't get shot in the head, my man, hope your head didn't suffer permanent damage from the kick. If there was truly no way to avoid getting shot. Fuck you. Don't shoot. I've got an erection. The entirety of Terry Pratchett's Discworld book series. Filibustering it, eh? I wouldn't say anything, I would look the man dead in the eyes and stare into his fucking soul. Science suggests if you look the shooter in the eyes while he has a gun pointed to you, it increases your likelihood of survival. Is this a peer-reviewed study? What was the sample size? Feel bad for the control group. Say whatever you want, just don't look in his eyes. Talk about survivor's bias. About 3 kindergarten. Or look him dead in the eyes like this. More effective at getting you to not die and getting you laid. Wait. I have an important message for you about your car's warranty service. I guess that's a good way to get it over with fast. True words, you're fucking crazy, as I walked away. 1983 42nd Street at 3 a.m. So, did you die when they shot? They didn't. I walked away. Sorry about that. Don't be. Unless it was you. I mean, if I already know I'm gonna die, like with 100% certainty, and I've already done everything I could have to prevent it already, it would be something like fuck you, I'll see you in hell. Wait. Well, look at the username. Obviously he's going to hell. I'm wearing bomb jacket. Connected to my brain. If brain stops, then boom. Can you feed the dog on your way out? I have a shitty ex-wife, 2 kids who won't speak to me, and I'm up to my nose in debt. If you shoot me, you'll have a hell of a problem, and I'll get rid of all of mine. Your call. And I'll walk away at a normal pace like I don't care. Shooter turns out to be a good Samaritan. Your speech convinces him to help you by getting rid of your problems. Shoots the kids and ex-wife instead. Go gadget bulletproof head. They should really earth that guy. https://kcd.com/717. Yo mama so fat, she takes selfies with Google Earth. I'd yell penis really fucking loud, so I am the final victor of the penis game. If you'll go that way you'll need a bigger gun. Look them in the eye and say I forgive you, but will you forgive yourself? I wanna meet someone who could say that, and mean it. Well, there was this one guy, but he got crucified and now bad people use that as an excuse to do bad things. Father Joseph Rea was a Lebanese immigrant, Catholic priest, and civil rights leader in my city, Birmingham, Al. First he went to study in Egypt, but was deported for advocating for women's rights. Then he wound up in Birmingham, where he worked closely with Dr. King, started the first Eastern Catholic mission focused on Black Americans, and officiated an interracial wedding despite death threats from the KKK. In retaliation, the Klan kidnapped Father Rea and beat him within an inch of his life. Before he went unconscious, he looked his attackers in the eye and forgave them. Decades later, one of the men who beat Father Rea tracked him down and apologized, saying that his Vergevice had caused him to rethink his actions and leave the Klan.